Conservative New Media viewers, LA Lakers fans around the world, Jeremy Lin fans around the world, what is up? It's me, PFV, Paul F. Villarreal, the NBA expert. We're here to discuss in the short video format the Lakers' 106-94 home loss tonight at Staples Center, Southern California, LA. And that drops the Lakers at 12-26 on the season. Portland improves to tied for the second best record in the league with Atlanta, 30-8. Let's go over stats very quickly. Damian Lillard again destroys the Los Angeles Lakers. 34 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists. I'll talk more about Damian in just a second. He was the guy that did everything tonight. LaMarcus Aldridge, 15 points, 9 rebounds. For the Lakers, they were led by Wesley Johnson, 17 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Jordan Hill, 14 points, 5 boards. Ronnie Price, 8 points, 12 assists, which a nice outing there with the assist by Ronnie. Carlos Boozer off the bench, 13 points, 9 rebounds. Jeremy Lin, 9 points in 19 minutes played, 3 of 9 shooting from the field. He didn't take any three-pointers tonight. 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 0 steals, 0 block shots, 1 turnover, no personal fouls, and his plus-minus was a -9. And let me just say that Ronnie Price's plus-minus was a -12, which was the worst of any player in the game. So obviously it was the worst among the Lakers. Okay, I'm going to keep this really simple and short. There's a tremendous amount to discuss in the long video, so we encourage you to stay tuned for that. If you were following me on Twitter, which I certainly encourage you to do, I've already done some of the stats analysis there. So if you want the latest quick breaking stuff, we encourage you to follow us on Twitter. You'll find that information in the video description below the video player. Here's the deal. These two teams played, I think, a week ago or so, and the Lakers only lost by 4 points. Both games came without Kobe Bryant playing. Kobe sat out again tonight, but as I mentioned, Wes Johnson was back. So the Lakers were pretty much full strength except for Kobe and, of course, except for Julius Randle, who's out for the year. It was a good chance to see what the Lakers could do and how would they look compared to last week, and the answer is not as good. What happened in the game last week? Ronnie Price was injured in the third quarter on an elbow by Thomas Robinson, or a forearm or whatever, that hit him in the nose and broke his nose. And so Ronnie was not able to play the final 15 minutes of the game in Portland, which meant that Jeremy Lin was the person primarily guarding Damian Lillard down the stretch of that game. Now, after the game and in between that game and tonight's game, there was discussion about what effect Ronnie Price would have if he had been around to be able to guard Damian Lillard late instead of Jeremy Lin. Well, tonight we got the answer, and the answer is basically no effect. In fact, maybe a negative effect relative to Jeremy Lin. And here's why. In the game in Portland, Damian Lillard had 16 points in the fourth quarter on 5 of 7 shooting, okay? Tonight, Damian Lillard in the fourth quarter had 17 points on 6 of 8 shooting. And one of the misses that Damian Lillard had in the fourth quarter was against Jeremy Lin on a 3-point attempt. So, one more point for Damian Lillard tonight in the fourth quarter against Ronnie, mostly, and a better field goal shooting percentage. And one of the misses came against Jeremy Lin. So Coach Byron Scott got to have his laboratory tonight, got to see exactly what things would look like if he had had Ronnie. And the answer is you lost by 12 points tonight instead of losing only by 4 on the road. So I hope that Byron Scott takes a good look at this tonight. I like Ronnie. Ronnie had a great assist-to-turnover night, 4-to-1 ratio. Ronnie played smart, and he put a lot of effort into defense, but effort isn't the same thing as results. One of the most critical things to understand, and Damian Lillard said this himself, I believe, after the game in Portland. Because of the size difference between Jeremy and Ronnie Price, Jeremy is bigger, and Jeremy's just good at this aspect of defense. Damian Lillard, I believe, said he does not need a screen. He doesn't need someone to set a pick for him in order to beat Ronnie Price off the dribble. In other words, he can just isolate Ronnie Price on an island and beat him off the dribble. But for him to beat Jeremy Lin off the dribble, according to Damian Lillard himself, he needs somebody to set a pick for him. That makes it easier on the offense if the guy with the ball knows he can beat you anytime he wants. If you have to bring up a screener, then it gets a little more complicated. It gets a little more bogged down. And so, regardless of all the discussions, and to be honest, Ronnie does have a better defensive rating than Jeremy, although not by much. So despite those things, Damian himself has demonstrated he performs, it seems, at least as well against Ronnie, and he can beat Ronnie in isolation off the dribble anytime he wants, which apparently, according to Damian, is not the case with Jeremy Lin. So I hope that Byron Scott takes what Damian Lillard said and takes the game film from these two contests and then starts to think more about the concept of Ronnie Price as a defensive stopper and Jeremy Lin as defensive lightweight. And look, this is what it is. If you're a Jeremy Lin fan, you know that he's done well against Damian Lillard before. In a game last year when Jeremy was with the Rockets, Patrick Beverley was injured at the start of the year. And Damian went up against Jeremy, and Jeremy gave him a bunch of problems. The thing with Jeremy is, as I said, he's larger than Ronnie Price. He's physically taller and bigger, and he's athletic. In other words, if you get by Jeremy Lin, he can recover and block your shot at the rim. Ronnie's not going to do that much. And for somebody like Lillard who elevates so well, that's important. If you have to actually think about someone maybe getting up with you and blocking you, well, it changes things a little bit. So that's really the scoop of this game. This game came down to Damian Lillard. And Damian Lillard won his matchup against Ronnie Price late. And that was it. That was basically all she wrote. And the game was close until about halfway through the fourth. And then they started going to Damian again and again and again and again. And Ronnie couldn't do anything to slow him down. So that's pretty much what happened. Okay, much more to come in the long video. So again, stay tuned for that. We want to thank Gary Chen, whose artwork you are looking at now. Gary is a blogger and artist in Taiwan. You can learn more about Gary and check out his Facebook with the information in the video description below the video player. Thumbs up, thumbs down, your comments below. Again, we encourage you, come and follow us on Twitter if you want the instant reaction, the instant stats that you're not going to find anywhere else. Come and check us out. You'll find that information in the video description as well. Also, how you can join the Conservative New Media Facebook group. Once again, I am Paul F. Hillary, LPFE, the NBA expert. Thanks a lot for watching Conservative New Media. We strive to be the #1 Jeremy Lin YouTube fan channel. Tough night tonight. We hope Kobe's okay. I don't know. Byron admitted he made a mistake in playing Kobe too many minutes earlier in the season. So we're just going to have to see where Kobe is. This is his second consecutive missed game, and I believe it's the 6th missed game of the season for Kobe out of 38 played. So it's good in the sense that the team is starting to learn to play without Kobe, which is going to become a reality relatively soon, one way or the other. But look, Portland is an incredible team. They really are, and they showed why tonight. So I'm all bent out of shape out of this, but there's a lot for Coach Scott, Jeremy, Ronnie to learn. And for Jeremy, just keep working. Don't get frustrated. If you think you should be on the court more, just keep going. Jeremy had a pretty good game tonight. So that's it for now. Okay, take care. We will talk to you again soon. And again, stay tuned for the long video. I will be starting on that shortly, and I will get it up as quickly as I am able to do so. So stick around.